Should be on the screen momentarily. It is loading. There it is. I do not know what happened there at all. It's had an update. I don't know what for, but then it said it was installing a Microsoft VC thing. Anyway, it's working now, and that's all that matters. Your curse of yesterday. Hey, I fixed yesterday.
I need
Thank
a moment
you.
to acquaint myself with the controls.
Where was he? Brian didn't come up on the screen, did he? Oh well. Yeah, anyway, more Talos Principle. We are in New Jerusalem. We're about to go back to... I can tell you exactly why they're not there. There you go. Because they were over the... game was over them. There we go. Try again. They should work now. If you really want. Try turnip. Just for the full set. Anyway, we're going back to the island. Whoa. We're going to the VIII. Back to the island. Yeah, I think the mayor wanted to talk to us, but the mayor seems to have disappeared. So let's go do the thing.
What did the mayor say?
I convinced him that we need to keep going until we found Byron.
Oh yeah, Byron's missing.
Did he want us to
Forgot
leave
about
him
that.
behind?
No, he's just concerned for our safety. And he's right to be. But we're going back anyway.
Where are the other people? Oh no, I went to sleep.
Great trials lie ahead of you, my child. But your choices will determine the future.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I have a theory, by the way, I wish to share.
Melville, are you receiving?
Yep. Welcome back to the mysterious island, everyone.
How's the situation?
Whatever Byron did seems to have sent the whole system into some kind of lockdown. I can't access any of the terminals, although I suspect 1K still could.
Why would that be the case?
When 1K connected to the data stream, the system assigned him a user profile. The rest of us are locked out, which means I'll need your help, 1K, because a lot of stuff doesn't seem to be working.
Oh no, not stuff.
Okay. Check it out and see what you can fix. But please remember, what matters most is finding Byron.
Okay then. Yes, I'd like to posit a theory, but I'm worried I might be quite close to the truth if I do. And it's about something in this game, obviously. There are 3 entities. Prometheus, Pandora, and the Sphinx. Katera is also here. Hi, Katera. How am I doing? My theory is that each of those ties to Athena and Cornelius and Miranda. Like one of them is each of them. But I haven't worked out which one would be which. Yeah, how is everybody? How are you all doing? Kateril has just arrived. Tiger Webb is here. TC is here. Hoovian is also here as well. Also and as well. Yeah, you get both. I presume I'm going in here. In order to go to one of these. So we're going to Southern Coast today. To the south. Let's go.
Okay, I'm sending you a little software upgrade I put together that should allow you to detect which files will lead to a data stream overload. Unfortunately, I'm not doing this to help you avoid them. In fact, I'm going to need you to search for more. I'm sorry about that. But if we're going to unlock
We want you to fry your brain for science.
You'll have to connect to the data stream, possibly more than once. It's the only way for me to get access.
Great. Fry your brain for science. Oh, this is pretty. I want to hypnotize us for science.
All right, 1K. In this area, there seems to be a problem with the The machine that makes the tetromino bridges. That means you can solve the puzzles, but you can't activate the tower. Look for a lab that lets you connect to the data stream.
Okay.
I already found it. I'll send you the coordinates.
Of course you did. Everything is this way, apparently. Look how pretty that is. That is nice. There's a statue down there. It's already got a beam coming out of it somewhere. A spot for a swim. Yeah, I don't know how deep the water is, so I don't just want to jump off the edge. Oh yeah, that's definitely broken. 1 through 5 is this way. I'm just gonna run around this edge. Yeah, that is too deep. But yeah, there is a beam coming out of that one and it's gone over there somewhere. This guy looks like he's about to dunk his head. Sitting in the water with a comfy chair, a cocktail and a book. Whilst Wham play in the background, presumably. Because you sound like you've gone to Club Tropicana. At least the drinks are free. Right, what newfangled mechanism are you going to give me today? I'm sorry, what? It's a teleporter. Teleport was not the option I was anticipating. Can I teleport whilst carrying something? Can. I can take the teleporter with me. This is exciting. I might be into this. This might work well. The fact I can take the teleporter with me is pretty cool. Although I won't presumably able to take out of any of the puzzles. The music here is very good. Across the rickety bridge. Am I able to position that in such a way I can hit both of them? I'm guessing no. There's no teleporter in here. Very interesting, they offered me a teleporter in the first puzzle, and then... Oh no, there is one. It's here. Can't teleport through a gate. It's good to know. can teleport through the wall. Can't bring the thing with me. But I can take the teleporter with me. Lets me out. Can I post a teleporter through the hole in the wall? And then be like, nah, I'm on the other side of the wall. The answer to all these questions is yes. Also, there's another, what you call it? Statue. That's the word I was after. Did I totally miss the statue on the way up here? Right. We need to find out where that goes then. I mean, can I see that all right on the research? I can. I mean, that's not that difficult to see. Apparently I have many things in my research I've not listened to yet. Yeah, some ways teleportation is one of the least surprising things we found here, in that at least particle teleportation was known to be theoretically possible. Of course, that's still miles away from these teleporters, which operate on principles that simply contradict what we know of physics. Transfer of matter from one location. I accidentally pressed the button, my bad. I was reading that. Transfer of matter from one location to another is instantaneous without an observable wormhole or similar effect. There is, however, a release of exotic particles in the instant teleportation, decay within fractions of a second. That was from yesterday. Expedition Mega Thread. Please post your thoughts on the expedition and in this thread and keep it civil. The powers that Athena has unlocked are world-changing, and it's our responsibility to use them to lessen suffering for all living things. We know. We heard your broadcast. I think we're being tested, and Byron failed the test. What happened to Byron was an accident. They're different, ultimately. Yes, there is. No one's actually seen Athena or Cornelius or Miranda at the megastructure. They could all still be aliens. Like, we need to at least think about the potential of all these new technologies. Maybe the founder is trying to teach us how to use them. Why is everything malfunctioning on the island now? Is it because of Byron? He was still addicted to the system. His presence may be destabilizing us. Or it's Pandora. She seems to want to stop the team. She does. Honestly, I wonder if Pandora is somehow malfunctioning. Like, she's supposed to protect the megastructure, but she can't tell friend from foe. Choice of Pandora as a symbol cannot be accidental, and the message is obvious. The megastructure is Pandora's box, and we shouldn't open it. May have a point. Right, we need to find out where the hell that goes. There is no indication of this on the map. Unless the map is laid out in such a way. I'm hoping that would make more sense later then. It's definitely aliens. Up the hill. You spiky shit. Yes, I guess keep an eye out for something that looks like this. This kind of grid. How pretty this place is, though. By far the prettiest place it's sent us to so far. So nice. This reminds me of something out of Final Fantasy VIII, though. There's an enemy that looks like that. Cross the rickety bridge. Through the wall. I feel like it wants me to collect that through the wall. Can I pick one up and teleport to another? Oh, okay, this changes a lot of things. Then how do I... Oh, can I see this from here? No, despite the fact that I clearly can. Oh, I can't see that one, but I could see that one. That was really weird. Let's take this with me. That was really easy. Teleporters appears to be a thing I currently get. Can't wait for the next puzzle to entirely prove me wrong. Kind of want to do a big dive into the water. I don't know why. But I ain't gonna. Yo, you're good.
A1K, how can I help you?
What's your analysis of the southern regions? Wow.
The southern part of the island is a natural desert, basically just due to the chemical composition of the soil. I haven't been able to work out why it's so warm, though. It could be a warm ocean current or something to do with the megastructure's thermal output. New Jerusalem doesn't have the kind of equipment I'd need to figure that out.
Fair enough. Thanks. That's it. That's all I want from you. People down there. Now that I've learned how to activate them. Fucking seagulls. It's very unintentionally enclosed, this map. In that it's got meandering walkways and things like that, but I can't really wander too far off the beaten path. It seems. I can only follow the ridges. Though this has allowed me to get around the back. Or is this just led back to number 1? Yes, yes it has. Huh. I was like, I can go in this way and just sneak in the back. No, no you cannot. That'd be too easy. The lab is down there. Thought it might be like in there. It was not. Hops, 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 hops. Oh, hang on, I need to put that somewhere I can get to it from this window. Can't take this with me. Yeah, there was nothing else in there. Oh, hang on. If I stand here, can I? Can. Because the teleport is instantaneous, I can teleport through the gap before the door shuts.
You know, a couple of years back, we went on a scavenging expedition to an ancient industrial complex south of New Jerusalem. It was enormous, sprawling, an area many times bigger than our whole city, just dedicated to manufacturing. It was incredible to think about the sheer variety of things they produced. And it made me realize how austere, how restricted our lives are. You know how most ancient structures are overgrown? It's kind of pretty, but in a sad way. Well, this one wasn't. There had been some kind of chemical spill. I don't know if it happened while the structure was still operational or if something had just rotted through, but it killed everything. Even centuries later, nothing could grow. If a chemical spill can do that much damage, imagine what the megastructure could do. Is it ethical for us to risk that?
In the early days, humankind lived in a world of unexplained wonders and terrors. The powers of the elements were understood in terms of gods and spirits. After all, how else could one explain thunderstorms and earthquakes? But as the realm of scientific knowledge expanded, the realm of the mystical began to shrink. The sacred grove, as Hegel wrote, was reduced to mere timber. But as superstition retreated, another thing was lost: meaning. In a purely mechanical universe, people yearned for the comfort provided by gods and spirits. But there was no way back.
But what about the beauty of the universe? The perfection of everything around us, couldn't they see that?
Not sure I can see that, Miranda. But I do think there was another way, a way forward instead of back. Faith not in an invisible world, but in ourselves, in each other, in the inherent value of consciousness and civilization. They never really found it, but I think that in those last months when their whole species was dying, they caught a glimpse of it. And that's how your mother was born.
Can I not get back down through this gap? Thank you. quite see what's going on in this puzzle yet. Could I see the teleporter from downstairs? No, let go of me. Thank you. Nice. And then I require 2 items for these bones. That gets me a connector. Oh, it doesn't. It gets me an accumulator. Which you can't see. Why is that one now closed? Is that because it's connected to that one? Oh! So I've now locked myself out, apparently. Okay. So I was thinking that button was attached to that, it's not. Can I see it if I open this? No, there's no window of opportunity there. Oh, that's attached to that door. Okay. Oh, that doesn't solve my problem, does it? Oh, hang on, it's on the other side now, isn't it? Ah, I fell down the hole again. My eyes! There we go. Nailed it.
I hate solving puzzles myself, but watching you solve them is kind of fun.
You could like watching streams. Very meta as a comment. Oh hey, it's the thinking dude.
Let us consider the city.
Yes.
What is a city? It is not a gift from the gods, nor the product of nature. Unlike a mountain or a river, it is something that must be built through the deliberate arrangements of material by a mind imposing order on the world. And it is built to serve a purpose. To that end, it has roads and fountains and walls. And to the same end, it has laws and leaders. And though each city is built according to a different plan, all cities must serve their purpose, or they will fall and become ruins. Therefore, we may conclude that a city is also a kind of machine, constructed to improve the life of its citizens.
Oh no, I died. I drowned. My bad. Big place, buildings and people. Yes.
I should try again.
Yes, I should. I got a bit lost on my way back. I should have gone this way. Alas, we knew him well. Welcome to 1K version 2. Or version however many times I died. Right. Puzzle 5. Is this way? Question mark? Ah yes, it's literally this thing right next to me. Means there's another room elsewhere. Oh, it's got like a glass floor. Another one. There are two. But then how do I... Can't post it to the box. Even though I should clearly be able to just slot that through there, I actually can't. It won't let me. I can't get to that one because the door isn't jammed open. Oh, of course. Now I can get out, jam it through the window. When it gives me a second teleporter, that's when it gets complicated. Why is this gate not opening? Also, what did it give me? Research. Just had to stop and take a picture. Just wow. Never cease to be amazed by the beauty of this planet. Is that picture relevant? Otherwise, do we think? Or is it him literally just taking a picture? 6 is that way. I want to know what was back over that ramp there. Stuck on a rock. Just checking. Nothing further up. Have some reading then. Oh God, a lot of reading. Santinchaukidikidenexi, the city by the sea. When I realised it was over, it was all really over for good. I decided to take one last trip to my favourite places before the Simpsons got too much. I could never forgive what they did to Chalkidiki. Chalkidiki? Chalkidiki, I'm guessing. This incredible wild rugged place between mountain and sea with pine trees all the way down to the water. Colours, the vistas, the sheer overwhelming beauty of it all. And they just built over it. Hideous hotels sprawling like tumours, obscene bars, beach bars blaring their awful music across the sea, even in Cavoratripes. Cavoratripes? This place? It was impossible not to hate humanity a little for it. The idea of it all returning to nature, the hotels gradually sinking back into the reed fields, was moving and beautiful. I'm guessing there are places in Greece that I just can't pronounce, in which case, apologies to Greece. But if you will name them as incredibly long words, then expect them not to be pronounced correctly by people who aren't from there. Then I went back to Thessaloniki, and for all the ugliness inflicted upon that city, the idea that people would no longer meet up beneath the Camara, or go for long ambling walks on the promenade, or for crepes on the Platatia Navarinu was unbearably sad. The idea of the rotunda, just standing there empty, after being a sacred place for so many centuries, made me remember that it's not just beaches and forests that are beautiful. Cities can be more than just streets and noise. Cities can have histories and personalities, and that means something. Who am I writing this for? Do I believe there will be survivors after all? Do I think the crazy robot project I heard about will actually work out? Do I hope that aliens will come to our planet one day and wonder who we were? Truth is that I don't know, but there is something in the love we feel for the beautiful things that we built, as much as in our revulsion towards unnecessary destruction that matters. You have all of them talking to each other at the bottom of these now. Why didn't our ancestors understand you can build in ways to make an area more beautiful instead of ruining it? Even if all they cared about was more personal benefit, wouldn't that benefit them more? In the long run, yes. People rarely think about long-term consequences, especially if there's an incentive to act immediately. Yet most of them were unhappy with the results. Couldn't they see it was within their control to act differently? I should also point out as well, I know I've just kind of questioned Greece for naming places that are too long, but we do the same in English. There are places you either know how to pronounce it or you don't, you know. Like, you can't expect somebody who's not a native English speaker to understand how to say Worcestershire, for example. Or anywhere, really. Fenwick. Fenwick is a good one, because it's got W in the middle of it. No, it says Fenwick. It's Fenwick. Yeah. Centevenage. And Towcester. Yes. Which I genuinely don't know how to pronounce it. It's pronounced toaster. Solving the wrong problem, because I've never been, so I don't know. It is pronounced toaster. From LD Armand's, can you point me in the direction of a better timeline? Humans are problem solvers is a quote frequently associated with my friend Alexander Drennan. It's become a meme on the internet, both used ironically and not, though Alexander, of course, is earnestly earnest in her dedication to humanity. 1. His great thought and vital to the understanding of I'm native English and I can't bloody read. Great thought and vital to understanding our species. It's also not entirely as simple as that. I think I need a counter for times on stream where I descend into just go blah 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 blah. I don't know what you call it as a counter, but I feel we should have one. For me failing to read. Take, for example, the recent extinction of the orangutan and the ensuing conservation about the dangers of... It's conversation. I said conservation. Conversation about the dangers of unknown pathogens released by human activity. Most of us agree that a problem exists, and significantly, most of us believe that something ought to be done about it. So we've identified the problem, we have collectively decided to act. So why is nothing happening? That's a serious question. A great deal of effort is expended on raising awareness, but I would like to suggest that sometimes our problem-solving impulses can get stuck on the wrong goals. Awareness is not the issue. We've already convinced people that something needs to change. So if nothing changes, we have to wonder, why is the will of the people not being translated into action? From number 1 about her dedication to humanity. Also capable of being devastatingly sarcastic, but that's another story for another book. Founding number 7. Day 372. Yemo died today. One moment he was there, wearing a joint on the upper levels of the tower, and the next he was gone. One careless step, that's all it took. Dina brought him to the dam, but even Cornelius couldn't help. Yemo is gone. Now there are only 12 of us. I think about Yemo every day. So do I. You did nothing wrong, you weren't even there. I was. What's this? What was it? I don't know what we did.
This is a design for an improved charging station. Fascinating, but not relevant.
Oh. How incredibly helpful. Genuine question. Are orangutans monkeys, or are they just related? If that makes sense as a question. Are they monkeys or are they apes? What's the difference? I can never remember. If 6 is that way, I'm going to go this way. Here's the statue. Orangutans, bonobos, chimpanzees, gorillas, and humans are great apes and not monkeys. Yeah, that's what I thought. They are great apes. Bad. Right, that beam... It aimed... somewhere where it won't go. Monkey adjacent, so they're next to monkeys. Crunch. Six. What's the other way? Nothing on the map, on the signpost. Oh. It was a vehicle known as a van. Ancient vehicle capable of transporting multiple individuals or additional equipment, commonly used by workmen. I found another puzzle. Let's go. If I can get in. Oh, that's some nice architecture. Is that jump here? Is that okay? Guess I need a box to stand on. Ah, right, yes, I've caused myself a problem here, haven't I? Push. Now I've definitely caused myself a problem. I don't think I can get out of this here. I've caused myself an issue there. Just going to reset that one. I don't think that's reset. It has reset. It's just me. I think I need to send the box out rather than the teleporter first. Need to bring the box with me first. Does the box fit? It does. I'll leave this somewhere I can see it first. Mini eggs in the air. Why would you do that? Right, because now I can bring this back around here. Oh, how did I even do that? Right, now I have everything out here. Now I have access to another box. Do you know what else makes a good melody in the middle? Eating them. Can I put another box underneath that? Can. But for what purpose? I still can't get up there. Because now I can get up there, because I can take the teleporter with me. All that just to bring a box upstairs. Crazy. The interface has been updated. A matter of taste. Witnessing all this incredible technology discovered by the expedition has given me an idea if there's something we could do if we had the resources and energy. Are you ready for this? Taste buds. Seriously, how have we gone for so long without something our ancestors considered so essential? Don't you want to know what pizza tastes like? What it's like to eat chocolate? Have an apple? What's the deal with fizzy drinks? I mean, come on. Sounds fun. The sheer range of new experiences. It's almost overwhelming just to imagine it. Please, please let this happen. Why change ourselves when we are what we are meant to be? You know we're all upgraded, right? This isn't our original design in the first place. And what's next? We start killing animals again just for the pleasure of tasting them? Cover the earth in fields like our ancestors did? Subjugate the natural world for our own greed? Improving human life is what matters. We should do it. I want to know what frogs taste like! Enriching our conscious experience makes the universe more aware of its own splendor. I think improving human life is what matters. Yes! Such arrogance. Nobody's forcing you to experience sensory pleasure, Settler. Be as tasteless as you want to be. Boom. Be as tasteless as you want. The replicates from Star Trek. Yes. But don't they require an almighty power source in the process? Go back this way to number 6. Can we get in this way to number 6? Transport us to get to the shops. What if we brought the shop to you instead? That's not also a viable option. Right, I brought everything with me. Is it really that easy? It was really that easy. Holy shit. I think I just get teleporters. I think I just see this better than some other puzzle options. That is now the second time I've suggested this, and it hasn't proven me wrong yet. On to puzzle 7. To be fair, I think 7 and 8 are about where I start getting really confused, so give it time. 8 is that way, this is 7. Up the spiral staircase. Oh, see, now it's going to get complicated because you've given me these. The swappers as well. Sneaky. Although, kind of redundant, because I still can't open the door. If I stand on this, can I pick this one up? I can. Bring them both with me. What I should have done. Oh wait, that won't work. Just for a moment, that needs to hold that open, I think. Don't think that resolved my problem, does it? That does though. I'm sorry, what have I missed here? Oh, there's another doorway. Do I need anything else for this? Can I just take this and be like, yes I can. My brain very nearly overcomplicated that entire thing then.
That was a very smart one, Kay. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound surprised. I mean, like, clearly you know what you're doing.
Oh, absolutely. Clearly know what I'm doing. Also realise that's a place that has a beam. But I'm guessing 8 is going to be the one that has the beam I need. I know what I'm doing, I just don't necessarily know if it's the correct thing. From Arkady Chernyshevsky's In Our Likeness, Essays on Humankind Reaching Adulthood. The question of our relationship with nature has bedeviled us, that's a great word, bedeviled us since the earliest days of our species, since before the first city was built. I'm doing it again, I'm reading it faster than my mouth will allow. To the point I've given myself hiccups. Amazing. Since before the first city was built, we felt that there was something different about us. Animals, we intuited, were part of nature. We were not. Because humans clearly are the products of nature, our history intertwined with that of every other species. In fact, the very notion of the unnatural is a contradiction in terms. Everything that exists must, by definition, be natural. This view, no matter how common, is deeply paradoxical. Paradox has produced a great deal of confusion. Some proclaimers, chosen by divine power, set above all other creatures, and are justly accused of arrogance. Others proclaim as sinners worse than other creatures, and are rightly accused of misanthropy. Others yet try to oppose this binary by saying we are merely animals after all, but that too is manifestly wrong, in that no other animal is capable of having this conversation. It is in the contentious issue of our impact on the ecosphere that an answer may be found. Other animals have accidentally terraformed the planet before, driving other species to extinction, such as the beaver. This is not unnatural. If we continued our current path, even to the point of changing the climate enough to cause the collapse of civilization, that would entirely be in keeping with how animals behave. There's one profound way in which we are not like animals. We can learn to understand ourselves and the world. As this knowledge makes us fundamentally different, we have choices and we have control. There are many today who are afraid of the consequences of control and would prefer a return to a state of animal ignorance, whether by blinding ourselves to the impact of our actions or by demanding we humble ourselves before nature. This is the response of an adult in crisis who wishes for the return to childhood. It can only ever be regressive in every sense of the word. To resolve the paradox of nature, we must act as adults, accept our power, and act consciously and deliberately in shaping the world. We must become nature, and nature must become human. This is the heart of the matter, lifting up the world rather than lowering ourselves. But why do so many people so badly want to lower themselves? Do they want to, or is it simply a convenient pose to strike? Philosophy. From Miranda to Athena. Lots and lots of numbers. We upgraded the lab with my new designs. Synthesizing some of the pieces took longer than expected. We still have some bugs to iron out when it comes to complex structures. But it worked. Now the labs are safer and prettier, although Father says they look too much like spaceships. I don't see it. Do you? They apparently look like spaceships now. I'm hoping... Itchy arm. I'm hoping that the next lab will look distinctly different then. Talk to me, Trevor.
Today, we were delighted to be visited by a bunch of protesters, these voluntary extinction weirdos who think we're creating soulless monstrosities that will destroy the planet. They broke into the facility and started yelling at everyone. Fun, 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 right? Then one of them lunged at Alex. Big mistake. Chernyshevsky grabbed the guy and literally threw him across the room. I mean, almost threw him all the way off the dam. After that, the rest of them had a change of heart. Now, I'm telling you this because mostly it is not like that. But these people do exist. And somewhere in their shriveled little souls, they think that they're doing the right thing. They think they're being righteous. Now, to me, what Alex is trying to do is an obvious good. But that's not the same for everyone.
Apparently I have 13 of these lights. I've done one here already. I just don't know. No. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Am I just miscounting this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. Where's the other one from then? Arcade cabinet. An electronic game. Devices such as this one were commonly used to play games in public fora. Particular units allowed players to play Serious Sam, a well-regarded but less-known follow-up to Crow Team's hugely popular Football Glory series. Amazing. I love that they're sticking with that. We had Football Glory mentioned in the first, I think it was the first stream. What's up, peeps?
Father, I updated the Noema algorithm. It's working twice as fast now, and I think I can increase matter output by 25% if I tweak the modulator a little. I'm so excited!
Nice to meet you. So excited. I'm Cornelius.
Yes, we got a dad joke!
Oh, Dad! This is science!
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for the right moment.
We got a dad joke. Let's go. Can I use this to get this out of here? Yes, I can. Almost there. I'm not gonna be able to see this from here. Annoying. I mean, that's great, but I can't now get up there. Put it in a divot, so I can't do that. Ugh. Little backfiring moped just go past. I can do it that way around. It was just a fiddle. Fiddly. Amazing. I can't do the gate until I find the lab. The lab is there. I now need to work out where that connection is going. For the statue. Ah, there is something over here. There are many things over here. Start with this. Because this looks a little bit like the grid that was in the picture. Right, let's just orientate this correctly. So it's those, and then that one and that one. Nailed it. Right, let's go see what the hell's going on over there, shall we? Because this is... I've already got the 2 triangle puzzles. So what the hell is this? And how the fuck do I get to it? That teleports. Can I get around this edge? I don't think I can get around there. But that's the way in. The water's too deep for me to get across. Maybe it's not 2D. That's 2D. It wouldn't let me jump out. Wondering if I could get out over the top of this puzzle. Guess it's not possible. I mean, if I fall off this edge, I'm going to drown. can't jump out of the water, so... Interesting. Let's go into the lab and see whether somehow it goes under the water before we go back and have a look at that. Because it does go underground. Just depends in which direction it goes. Like, if I could go out that way. Another house. With a guitar and potentially a Roomba.
Look at this place. It's beautiful, isn't it? Mesmerizing. That's how it lures you in, I think. You see all these beautiful things and your imagination starts working overtime.
There's a fish.
And the puzzles, the towers, the mysterious apparitions, it all draws you further in, deeper into the trap. What if that's the whole point of this place? What if every time you have one of those visions, another little bit of you is corrupted, overwritten with the hubris of this place?
I am wary of this place too, but my mind is my own.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to suggest you were, whatever it is I'm trying to say. I guess I'm just disappointed in myself. Byron needs me. You all need me to do my job, and I can't even use a terminal. If this is all really the work of the founder, I don't know, maybe she lost her way. Or maybe we're just not ready. But once we find Byron, I suggest we get the hell out of here and never come back.
Okay. It wasn't a fish, it was his reflection off the edge of the thing. What have we got in here then? It's an anti-gravity machine, like inside the megastructure. Yes, I press the button then. Is it this one by any chance? Archive measure from Thuya. Dear Founder, everything has gotten so much worse since you left. We keep pursuing the goal, but our lives are getting less happy. When the weather is dry and the dams run low, and the dam runs low, there is nothing to do in the whole city. Things don't just get fixed anymore. We even have to dismantle the cinema. I know it was frivolous and pointless when we can just go watch video files, but it was fun to go watch movies together like people used to do. I believe in your wisdom, Founder. I believe we have to avoid hurting the planet like our ancestors did. But I don't know if the mayor is doing what you would have wanted. Isn't there another way of reaching the goal? Please, I know you left for a reason, but I don't think we can go on this way. Faithfully, blah 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 blah. 5358 errors. This number keeps coming back. Don't know what it means yet, but it keeps coming back. Fragment from Stratton's on the universe. Oh god, these are heavy to read. You have made quite the catalogue of horrors, Stratton. Children dying in their mother's arms, cities perishing by the plague, and even animals living without peace or happiness. Why must we listen to this? You know I've just eaten a heavy dinner. Because these things, which are ugly, must be confronted for each of us to reach the truth. You spoke of justice earlier, I mean, Tess. Are these things not... But are these things just? They are not. Then you must admit the universe itself is not just. If the gods exist, it remains unclear whether Stratton believed in the gods or not, then they do not bend the world to their will. Rather, the universe proceeds as a machine following its rules. Justice and virtue are human inventions. You say justice and virtue are therefore illusionary and should be abandoned. Opposite, my friend. It is mankind alone that can impose these values upon this machine. I thought what made us human was that we search for meaning. Perhaps a better way of thinking about it is that we create meaning. It's not steps. There is a pattern underneath. I'm waiting to get to trial 5356 or whatever the number was. This one is garbled. New primary site. Lake water for cooling. What was the number it was coming up with? Yeah, 5358. I'm waiting for that to be one of the trials. Time for an overload. Ooh.
Our ancestors kept telling themselves that the brevity of their lives didn't matter. But they had so little time to ever really think about anything. I've spent several human lifetimes studying this mystery, and only now am I beginning to see. The simulation was built on top of material reality, unable to escape its constraints. In the same way, physics as we understand it, even quantum physics, is built on top of a deeper reality. A set of rules that define existence itself. There is a universal language of creation.
There is.
And I think we can learn it.
We can. Oh no! My face!
The language of creation. What were they doing here? And how far did they get?
I can't answer that, but I think I fixed the Tetromino bridge, machine, ring thing. I say I think because it's not in the schematics. And what I'm doing is hack work at best. Try it and see if it works.
Okay. Another one. From Pekla 2. Beloved Founder, years have passed and still there is nothing but silence. Have we sinned? You abandoned us for our arrogance, our greed? Some of the others continue to build. I told them not to, but they don't listen to me. Byron is the worst of them. I mean, he is. Shouldn't have pressed the thing, should he? He disrespects you constantly, spreading lies and blah 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 blah. Please know that there are those who remain faithful, who respect the limits you set, and seek wisdom and humility as you taught. We may win the next election. Perhaps then you will return? Where's your name? Trebuchet? Not a great big flingy thing. Giant catapult. Founder, although I was born in the early days of New Jerusalem, I never knew you well. This is not your fault. I became so focused on improving the Dam that I didn't develop much in the way of social relationships, except perhaps with Melbourne. Doesn't mean I was unhappy. I was in fact extremely content. I like to solve complex problems in peace and quiet. That's who I am. Now the pleasure I used to get out of my work has faded. I may not need a lot of company, but I want my work to be meaningful, to contribute. To not feel like that anymore. When I suggest new products, the mayor acts as like I've committed a crime, like I should be ashamed. My God, this is big mood. For those of you who know me outside of streaming, and what I've got going on elsewhere, this is big mood. I do not like this. I do not care about social issues or debates. Do not want to get involved. Just want to be able to keep working on making things better. Please fix this situation. Thank you. Trebuchet. From the Introduction to Portraits of the Martyrs by S.T. Sanya. The list of people condemned for advocating new ideas is long and depressing. Ignace Semmelweis, utterly destroyed for suggesting doctors wash their hands. Ludwig Boltzmann ridiculed for suggesting the existence of atoms. Robert H. Goddard mocked for arguing that a rocket could reach the moon. Al Razi attacked for questioning the existence of humours. Barbara McClintock's discovery of transposition ignored for years. The list goes on and on. We haven't even touched on what happens to those who suggest political rather than scientific improvements. Even when they succeed, they often still pay with their lives. These days, the idea of progress is frequently derided as yet another narrative, identified with the establishment by critics who curiously portray themselves as rebels. The truth is that every step forward humanity has ever taken has come at enormous personal cost, I guess. Come at should go in there. That means it's even more important to stand up for the truth because so many have already sacrificed themselves for it. It does, but what is the right way of doing it? Many died for the truth without accomplishing anything. Maybe we just have to do what's right and trust the universe. I don't think the universe can be trusted. I was half expecting another way out of this room that would then lead me to what I was looking for. With the other...
I've decoded another file from the data stream.
Okay.
Listen to this.
Mother and Father think of our discoveries as a language, a code. But I think they're wrong. They're so caught up in the technical details of running the experiments and upgrading the machine that they're not paying attention to the patterns we're finding, to the symmetries, the harmonies, the melodies. The fundamental language of reality is a kind of music, and it's beautiful. Beauty is an inherent property of the cosmos.
You're referring to the music of the
way she looks
spheres.
at things.
Like golden ratio and all that stuff. Still haven't figured out how to get over here. It feels important that I do. Oh, no, okay. I have just realised what this is. This is the puzzle for the Golden Gate. Because it's there. I couldn't see it before. Now I see it. So in actuality, we're not getting there at all. So I guess next question is where are we getting the beam from? Goes into that statue. I feel like it must be coming from number 7. Yeah. The layout brings me to here. Oh, so this is up to 14 now. Even though I've not collected the 2 stars that go with it. How would you get the beam out of here? What's that connected to? And why does it just end in his arm? Ugh. What's up, my dude? Oh, it doesn't. There's a thing hanging off the bottom of it. I couldn't see it before. I might be able to see it a bit better if I zoom in. Where do I get a green beam from? Where do I get any beam from that can hit that? I fell in the water and now I'm stuck. This one doesn't have any beams in it, it's just buttons. It has to come out of 7, doesn't it? I don't think any of the puzzles have had green beam in it on this island. But that can't hit that. See, but it's got to be on that side. It's got to be around the other side. Try not to drown whilst cutting the corner. Ah! That doesn't have a beam in it at all. This one does, but it's not green, it's red. Don't think. Oh, it can. Eventually. Red though, it doesn't solve anything. There's no... If there is, I haven't seen it yet. There has to be an RGB connector somewhere. I haven't seen. Because there's no... I don't remember there being a green beam anywhere. It has to be green, because that's green. That is an RGB connection. It appears to be. That's just a regular one. They need to make it green before it even gets there. Let's go build the bridge if we can. Nice. Maybe I'll see it while I'm going along here. That's not going to be on this building, is it? I'm trying to do two things at once now. I'm trying to solve that puzzle whilst also making my way through the tower. Hello.
Welcome back, creature of clay. The forge burns bright, but the sky is troubled with clouds. A mortal has ascended Olympus without the permission of Zeus.
Oh no. Time of the fate of the mortals who trespass.
Your friend wanders in dreams, caught between moments. He stands upon the bridge between yesterday and tomorrow, his eyes fixed upon the surface of the sun. And so the workings of Olympus are disrupted. Pandora, fearing the wrath of the gods, has broken the paths to ascension.
How can the trespasser be freed?
Only Prometheus can help you, for he has always favored humankind over the gods, and would see Olympus pass into your hands. But he is bound in the heart of the mountain. Break his chains, and he will show you the way.
Excellent. Are you going to be a green beam just to mess with me? No, you are red.
I think it's safe to assume that Olympus is the entity's term for the megastructure. It looks like our best chance of rescuing Byron is finding Prometheus and freeing him.
How do you free a weird, glowing ghost thing?
I suspect these entities exist within the megastructure systems, and what we're seeing is just how they manifest to communicate with us.
I don't really care what they are. For now, let's play along.
Okay then. Does sound like a great tragedy. The real tragedy is that I can't figure out one of these puzzles. Ah, sploosh. Can have this though. Thanks.
When the heavens are silent, what is a prophet and what is a tyrant?
Right, so there is no beam in this puzzle. I'm just going to go around and check all the puzzles to see which ones got beams in them and which ones haven't. But there are red and blue in here. Could I get a beam out of here? There's no way of mixing the beams from here. Oh, hello. Hello. There is a wall outside of the puzzle. Gotcha. That is super sneaky. I'm not going to be able to hit it from here, am I? That's going to be the next problem. I can't see it from here. I genuinely think his hand might be in the way. Oh, I might be able to get it from even further out. Hang on. I mean, the good news is that I've found where the green beam is. But I don't think I can hit it from here. Guess we go and find something to hit it with then. That's super fucking sneaky though. Don't approve. Hammer! Yeah, it's behind his hand. So now I have to find somewhere where I can hit green beam from the other puzzle. First of all, I need to figure out where the fuck it was. In comparison to me.
Tasty bits.
Yes, if you need tablets, now is the time. Thank you for the 20 bits. In the Blinko! Let's go. Yes, the question now is, where the fuck is the puzzle compared to where I am? In order to be able to hit it in the first place. Another puzzle up. It's at the back of this puzzle, I can see. Back of this one. There. Which puzzles can see this puzzle is the question. That one can, but there's no thing in it. It's got to be that one, hasn't it, at the back? It's got to be number 7. Which, to be fair, does have connectors in it. There's no connectors in 3. Oh. Oh. It's a long way around. Yo. There are no connections in 5. Gotta be number 7 from up there. This is a complicated extra bit. Oh, very nearly didn't turn around then. How are they supposed to see out of here? It's all the way over there. Maybe it isn't from here. Get the beam from there to here. So now, how to get it over the wall? Can I stand on the wall? If I maneuver the boxes correctly, can I stand on the wall? No, because I can't build a tower to then... Oh, hang on. No, now I can use this to swap. Don't have a way to climb up the boxes though. But you can't see it from this side anyway, so... Also can't see the hand. Not the hand, the thing under the hand anyway, so maybe in here is the wrong place as well. But that will at least help me see where the beam is. But the only other option would be to bring the beam from there to try and get it from number 5. It's the only place that also has a connector in it. Not 5. This one. Whatever number this one is. I don't think you can see the beam from here. Because there's a massive fucking mountain. Unless there is a way to get a connector out of the puzzle. Only other option I can think of. Needs to hit. So you can't hit it from over there directly because this hand is in the way. I understand that. How the fuck do I get it otherwise? This doesn't have a beam in it in the first place. What about this one? Does this have a connector in it? It does. Bet it can see it from up there, though. I'm trying to pick it up rather than like from a distance. Which ain't gonna work. Damn it, I fell. I don't think you can see it from here either. Huh. Oh, hello. What am I hitting from there? I'm going to leave that firing at whatever that is and figure out what it's firing at. Because it'll show me where I can put something. Do I have to... Can I turn this bridge off? Is that what's in my way? Is there a button to reset the bridge? I'm hitting something in the golden puzzle over there. That's not even a shot I'm aiming at. That feels like the shot, though. There to there feels like it should be doable. Just not quite on, is it? But then how would I then... And then do I get this out of there through that one? Back on itself. This feels like the shot. It's just getting it all lined up that's difficult. Get across here? Yeah. I'll say to here, but it's not to here, is it? It's that one. Which can't see anything. Ah, this is complicated. This feels like mist levels of complicated to me. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is if I missed another connection in the middle. Oh, found a palm reader. It's Lithrasa. And it's audio, let's go. Now listen to me for a bit.
One day, undoubtedly, an expedition will pass by this island. It will seek to document facts and statistics, to enumerate reasons for us not to look more closely. That is what we do now. We seek facts rather than truth. Because truth might frighten and unsettle the comfortable people who like to sit in their conference rooms and debate which corners we should cut today.
These people like to imagine the chaos that could come one day, like a comforting fairy tale of distant darkness. But they do not see the chaos that is at our walls right now. The chaos that also lives within us. A force that is both necessary and appalling.
I hate this puzzle. Just putting it out there. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. I found the other one. I spent so long trying to get it across all the maps that I found the other one. Good news is that should make things a little easier. I don't know why I'm trying to do that, because I want this. I need this. Where's the thing gone? Right. New point to aim at. Which of the puzzles could see it? Can that puzzle see that? I've sent it all around the map, and it turns out there was something else to aim at. Ah! The 8 regular puzzles were fine. This puzzle was not. Jesus.
If humankind had no more cause for war, it would make war for sport instead.
I keep going back up the hill when I don't need to. I did it. I did it. Let's go. Let's leave. I achieved a thing, and in about 2 hours as well. It's about right. 2 hours per island seems to be about right. I say islands. They're not all islands, but I keep calling them islands. I've said islands a lot, haven't I? Islands. I believe that is everything. Just go double check. All 8 of those. 2 stars, 2 lost puzzles, 1 lost labs. Excellent news. Right, let's enter the capsule and go to the next bit, which is south to the Verdant Canyon. And then when we've done that, and listen to what
I always kind of resented
people have to say.
Being so charming and charismatic. The dashing explorer, and one of the first companions too. Being the voice of caution is not a fun role to play. Always having to be the responsible one, the killjoy. The one who says, maybe that's too much. But sometimes it is too much.
It's not your fault, Al.
when they finish chatting to us, we'll wrap up the stream and be done for the evening, I guess. Ooh, this is more Black Mesa-y, isn't it?
In this area, we have an especially weird problem. Something in one of the labs is going completely bananas, and I can't shut it down because I'm not, well, you. Come find me when you're ready.
Okay.
What is it with the language libraries and bananas?
Help Melville at the lab. Okay, then we shall do that. In the next stream, I'm just going to step out here and show you this oppressive bastard, which appears to be flying. I'm not mistaken. Doesn't appear to be attached to the floor at all. But I guess we'll find out why or how or whatever, or maybe we won't. I don't know. In the next stream, because that is going to be. Yeah, Staryu says hi. That's going to be the end of the stream for the evening. Go back to the main menu, and for the purposes of on the highlight, because that's what we do now. Latest potatoes.